It's a beautiful day today because last night it rained for a while. It wasn't much, but it was a nice welcome, not only for us, but for the plants as well. In front of me are the grass. Most of the grass, if not all, in our area has turned brown already because of the heat wave. And because March and April are the driest and hottest months of the year. Over there, you can see our calf. He's free range for now, but the mom is, I think, somewhere else. There's nothing much in my garden aside from I've been preparing these beds for the coming rainy season so I could plant more vegetables here. But I have some tomatoes that are, I think, ready to be picked. I harvested one that was ready, and most of these tomatoes are infested with aphids. So maybe because the plants are so stressed because of the heat wave that we have been suffering so far. So the temperature usually isn't as high as 30s, but this year it was like we're in hell. It was really very hot. My kale are doing okay so far, all of them in this area, but in the other area over there, they were infested with caterpillars. These are the leaves that I have gathered all over the property and from the trees that we cut. I used them to mulch this tomato bed. So I didn't till the soil in this bed. I just put chicken manure and rabbit manure and then covered it with cardboard and then made a hole and put the tomatoes in. And then cover with the leaf mulch and then added some manure. As you can see, there are rabbit manures there. So these are different kinds of tomatoes my sister gave me. I don't know what varieties they are. So let's wait and see. Because it's mixed. She mixed everything from her garden. So I can see I'm not sure if I have to pinch the tip of this one because it has flowers already, but the rest I have already pinched the tip so it could branch out. This bed I have lettuce that has gone to flower. I'm going to gather seeds from this one to be planted next time. I have 2 bird's eye chili peppers here. I still have 1 tomato that's going to be transplanted. Some papaya that I'm going to plant when they get bigger, and some kale that has been eaten by caterpillars. I don't think this one the caterpillar hasn't found because it's amongst the cosmos and the marigold. This dill has gone to flower as well. I harvested my kailan, and some of them has shown signs of new growth, especially that one. Okay, this kale has been infested with caterpillars. I'm going to cut the leaves off. I have spring onions, and I don't think I could gather seeds from my kailan because caterpillars are everywhere. And then some of my hardwood trees that's going to be planted during the rainy season. And this one I have Naga Viper peppers. My zinnias are done. I'm going to collect the seeds later to be planted next. The plants has really suffered from the heat wave that we are experiencing here. So no matter how much I water them, they are still suffering. Although it is very hot, some of the plants, especially the drought-tolerant ones, are really thriving. so they don't mind the heat and the lack of water. This strawberry bed I'm going to transfer on the other side of our property near the tree house. So there are some trees over there that could protect them next year from too much sun. These are my adeniums. They are doing great, especially if it's really hot and sunny. And of course, this is the dill that I'm talking about. They have formed seeds already, but not ready yet. So I'm excited to actually plant this next time because I think it has acclimated to our climate here. So the chance of survival is higher. These are some of the plants, the flowers that I planted. I didn't expect that we're going to have this kind of temperature or we are going to have this heat wave. But these are, I think I'm going to transfer this calendula. This is salvia. This one also. This is black-eyed Susan. Another calendula. And I think that is forget-me-not, lamb's ear. So another lamb's ear, and there. I protected these plants with wire mesh because my chickens would scratch them and the ducks would nibble the leaves. We are going to fence off our front yard so that ducks can get in when the weather gets a little bit cooler and when my husband is not so busy with his work. Oh, this one is Hoya. This one is a native. I'm not sure of the variety, but it looks really beautiful. So I'm still happy even if the temperature is so hot. I still have my Hoya thriving. And I think there's more. There's one over there. Yeah, it has flowered a lot already. Okay. Slowly but surely, I'm clearing the area of our house. This is on the other side. This is where I'm going to put the strawberries. This is going to be like my food forest. I have planted so many fruit trees here, and I've also made a bed. I'm going to clean this all up, but I could only do that in the afternoons when the weather has cooled down. My chickens are free range, so they could just roam anywhere in our property. Rabbits are okay so far, even if it's very hot. There's 2 of them, and that is a buck. This mama has actually 5, but 2 died, so she has 3 kids, and the other 2 male and female as well. These are my ducks. Some of them are under the house. I still have a lot of things to do. We are still going to cut this huge kamachili tree. The leaves have grown back already, but my husband is so busy he can't cut this one yet. So we already have done this one. It's not so big, but it's so heavy. I think the wood is so dense. That's why it's so heavy. So my youngest daughter has made this into her play area. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye!